Another fierce competitor is joining the OG winning team.
It's something I designed in my garage, born out of the sawdust. You don't think big ones will eat little bitty stuff? Look at that. Gone. The best square bill crankbait ever made.
Rocco, tiny, slim, and now, deep tiny.
Small, thin-sided bait. Just a great addition to get down where those fish are holding just a touch deeper.
Go deep for the catch with OG Deep Tiny.
If you look at the OG line of baits, starting with Slim, Tiny next, Rocco following that, the newest addition being Deep Tiny really is just continuing to fill those needs, you know, that I see in my own personal fishing. Tiny is such a fantastic bait, but it is limited to fairly shallow water. You know, it's a 3 to 4 foot deep running baits, but now having Deep Tiny in the mix, same profile, nearly the same action that runs on down there 5, 6, 7 foot range really opens the doors to all the different places that you're able to fish it and able to catch fish with it. So, look at that, dude, that is
Deep Tiny?
Yeah.
I think they bite it.
For me, the thing with Deep Tiny is that flat-sided bait. Everybody, that fish followed it up to the boat, literally bit it with that much line out. He just bit it right there, right off the edge of the boat. That was pretty cool. But that flat-sided bait, it's a different profile, it's a different action, and it just has a little bit different wiggle to it, as well as being a silent bait. It doesn't have any rattles at all, and that's something that everybody knows that I love in a crankbait, is a quiet bait. Fishing pressure is, in my opinion, at an all-time high. Having a natural, little thin, flat-sided bait that is the profile of the shad that those fish are eating for the most part, dude, it just absolutely catches them. You know, a couple things that I think of when I think of the OG line and stuff that we've put into every single bait. Number one's a circuit board bill. That's something that I personally have had a lot of success with in my past. Woo! I just like the way that it fishes. I like the way it feels on the bottom. I like the way it deflects off the cover. Everything about a circuit board bill is a good thing. The actions that you get out of that circuit board, when you combine that with balsa though, dude, that's as good as it gets in my opinion. The great thing with balsa is, you know, the buoyancy of it. Not being a fast rising bait, you can reel it down to them using live sonar and then kind of work this bait almost jerk bait like, because it's going to stay down there. It doesn't rise up out of that strike zone really quick. So the differences really come in there on the nose of the bait with the bill size, the bill shape, and then the line tie being actually kind of out in the bill just a touch helped with that as well. Another thing that kind of ended up being a trade-off, you know, of that little bit wider, a little bit longer bill, as well as that increased angle on the diving depth, is that this bait actually comes through cover even a touch better than the regular Tiny does. Some of the other key features of Deep Tiny BMC hybrid treble hooks, my all-time favorite treble hook, 2 number 5 short shanks in that, and the bait weighs 5/16 of an ounce. Coming in the same 19 colors that the original Tiny is, those original Rapala colors that I had to have in the OG baits. New pro-inspired colors, as well as, you know, some kind of more regional specific stuff, such as Coosa Special, Brim. People have been very successful with them in places where I never would have even imagined. A couple feet of depth is a big, big thing when you're talking about shallow running crankbaits. And a lot of different parts went into getting Deep Tiny just right to be able to get, you know, a bait that's going to run 5 to 6 feet deep. It was a labor of love to get that dude exactly the way we wanted it, but I am super proud of the way it turned out.